Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Out of movement.
Yeah. Let's go.
He looking like he shot the ball.
That's what I like, bro.
Me and my friend so on.
Let's go. Welcome to
we on the alcohol-free beers tonight, boys.
Hosting. You know the vibe.
Halal certified.
Halal certified. I don't even think it is, but you know, we're having an in-house episode. So it's just the boys night.
Yeah.
We're going to be the stereotypical male podcast tonight.
100% we are.
So we're going to be 100% controversial. 100%
Raw.
Did you say controversial?
100%.
And we're going to be... We
got Weibo back. We got Damien back. Sean behind the camera. We gave him a mic and a camera. Tell us how you're feeling.
They boosted me up, you know. I'm getting promoted a bit.
I don't even think your mic's on.
Nah, mic's on, man.
It's on, yeah.
Well, am I speaking too low?
Yo.
Oh,
Yeah, go.
I'm good. Yeah, man. I feel pretty honored, you know. I'm getting more, you know, airtime.
No, his mic's not on.
What do you mean, cuz?
Look.
It's Weibo. He's not talking.
Yeah, I'm not talking.
Oh, okay.
Come on, bro. Yeah, man. I feel pretty honored. And
Finally, Revo gives us some shine, yeah?
yeah, man.
Let's
Had to
us
promote
jump
the
on.
boys. Some sunshine, you know what I mean?
Come on.
Hey, I had to promote the
That was
boys.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie,
the love.
Sean's been coming through, man. Sean's been coming through.
Come on,
You know what it is?
come
The
on, bro.
punctuality improved, you know? So
Yeah.
once that improved, other things started improving. The quality of the show got better.
I got rewarded, you know?
You know what I mean? So we're already on camera right now. We got Weibo back
Big ups.
on camera. He got promoted. How you feel to be back on?
You gave me a pep talk before. You told me talk louder,
And wake up.
And it's looking good right now so far. So hey, make sure you guys do subscribe, like, and share our video around. Hey boys, been man. Let's start off with that.
We're back with the consistency like we always are. I've been feeling good. I've been working. No warehouse, just dance teaching.
Nice.
Been working out with Sean as well. We've been doing
Sir,
it.
yes,
So
sir.
it's been sick.
Shout out
Yeah.
to
We've been good.
Ladan too.
Yeah,
Hooking it up with the jobs.
hooking all of us up.
Shout out
man.
Lola, man. Yeah, she's giving everyone jobs,
She's
man.
helping out the whole community, bro, too, you know?
Yeah, she's definitely doing her thing, man. From what you guys been telling me, man. Shout outs to her.
Big ups.
What about you, Weibo, man? How you been?
Good. Busy work, working out the clothing stuff. Just no time for anything. Helping you out, playing footy. What about me and you? We joined the footy team, yeah?
You know the vibes, bro.
Been playing footy, man.
Footy lads.
It's
How was
alright.
that? How was your first game?
It was alright. Did alright. Kicked the goal.
Revo kicked the goal.
Weibo played rock and
Yeah,
Good
they just
back
chucked
line.
me straight in the rock.
We bro, the big man, huh?
big man case.
I want to ask you the question, bro. Is it true, like the stories about like the footy locker rooms?
With what?
Apparently, it's a bit cheeky in there.
It wasn't cheeky. It was just brassed out.
Yeah.
Like the team's just a brassy
It was a
team.
junkie
I'm not gonna lie to
experience.
you. Anyone from the team does see this, which I highly doubt. It's just a brassed out team. Well, as soon as this lease ends, I'm out. I'm telling you, I'm gonna come back.
That guy got sent off for a headbutt in the practice game.
Yeah,
cuz.
imagine that headbutting someone in a
crazy.
practice game.
That's my practice game. Yeah?
Practice game, bro.
Not even the season.
And those kids were 17.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, it was a cool game, man. But yeah, man.
Hey, speaking about footy, we just gotta say this real quick. Big ups, Franklin, 1,000 goals. That video was crazy.
yeah.
Everyone running on the field.
Do you
I
see the
watched
guy
the
that
live,
caught the
bro.
ball when
You
he
watched the
the guy he
Yeah.
caught the ball like the thousand, was it 10,000 goals?
1,000 goals.
1,000 goals. But he went to catch it. He dove over like 4 flights of stairs to catch it, and they made him. They said you can't keep it. You have to give it back.
No. He returned
He
it.
returned it.
Yeah,
he
because they
returned
said they said
he could have kept it if he wanted.
they said it's if he doesn't give it back, he's facing legal action.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
But
it's a special ball.
Yeah.
he could have sold that ball for like $100,000 easy,
Yeah.
50,000 minimum. But instead, he chose to get like a 4-year membership, free 4-year membership, a couple
Yeah, it's
shoes, signed autograph by Buddy.
Oh, you
So-
getting the video?
Trying to find
Yeah, let's get the video. Yeah, right there.
That's
Just
the
there.
first one. The first one.
No,
The first one. The
video,
first one. The
video.
first one.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's watch the goal. Shout out to Buddy. Did
Shout out to Buddy Franklin.
you click on it?
Yeah, dude. Hold on.
You gotta get the YouTube Premium.
I was just about to say that.
I think he let him get that mark, man. He's
Yeah,
just
it's like, oh, why not, bro? Why
yeah.
not? He's like, why not?
Because people are already ready to jump. They're already ready.
Man.
They know.
The kids
Cuz-
are ready.
Bro, half the people were on the field when they
Everyone went to that game
before
to
the
jump
ball
the
went through.
barricade.
They're on the
Yeah.
no, they're standing there, yeah,
Yeah.
like that. They're sitting on the ledge. Those are the
Guys
real
are
fans.
standing.
The Hawk fans.
Bro, look,
'Cause that was
the
his,
OG
look at
one.
that, that was him in his prime.
There's legit no security there.
The
yeah?
security's right there.
Nah, like compared to how many people.
Nah, I'm not gonna jump. Don't worry about me, mate.
He's like, let him. I think they said let him kick the goal first.
Imagine he flopped it, but
Nah, everyone knew Buddy was gonna score it. They're already
They're
running.
already, see,
in.
they're already on. Yeah.
What a goat, man. You see, it's not even fried, bro. This stuff,
Crazy.
this is sport culture, bro. That's why I love that
Yeah.
sport culture.
but you don't really see this in other sports, but
you do that, Tom Brady, come on,
nah. You
man.
do,
Nah, they don't
you
rush
do,
it,
you do, you do. Like for example, when Man City won the EPL, when Aguero scored, after he scored and the final whistle went, they all jumped on the field.
Bro, this is
bro.
like it's like an Aussie moment, you know.
It's a
Like,
great-
this is in game. The
Aussie
game's
shit.
still on.
Yeah, they
of
did that a lot.
The thing is, other sports they get dirty if like you're running on the field.
Nah.
But here, like people know it's gonna happen and they celebrate it.
bro, it's 1,000 goals, bro.
I know.
People gotta
Hey, have
realize.
you seen the video of the streaker?
Nah.
And then the fat Arab security guard pulls him down.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
I gotta bring it up.
But while we find that video, but like, bro, Buddy's done. It's happened before. He kicked 100 goals in a season, and everyone
Yeah.
ran on the field as well.
That's everyone. Did Favola do it one time as well?
Favola's the most unlucky.
Yeah.
He got 99 goals.
Oh,
How bad is that? Yeah. But with the 1,000 goals, man, like this, I don't think we're gonna ever see this again in our generation. We'll probably be dead when the next
bro.
guy kicks 1,000 goals.
honest, I don't watch
How do you
footy.
know, man? The last one was in '99, wasn't it?
I'm not too sure.
It
But
was '99. Oh no, but the guy did. That was his 1,300.
Bro, because like I don't even watch footy like that. I didn't even realize Buddy's still playing. Like he's been there since we've been in primary
Right,
school,
Buddy-
everything. Long time.
I remember
Since
when he got
2005 he
the
started.
sleeves, and then everyone started getting the fake sleeves.
Yeah.
I remember that time.
Now, Buddy's a big guy in footy, man, and it's crazy that we get to see.
He was
such
the
great-
first one to get a $1 million contract.
Nah, I think it was Gary Chris
Oh.
Judd. Chris Judd.
Chris
Yeah,
Judd.
Judd got the
first
first
one.
one. It was either Chris Judd or Gary Ablett, but I'm
But
pretty
he has
sure.
the high. But Franklin got the highest, I think.
Yeah, he was a big deal, man, and he scores goals.
Yeah.
He
Who's
kicks
better?
goals. He's consistent.
Who's better, Hawthorn Buddy or Sydney Buddy?
Both on Buddy, easy.
Yeah?
Nothing comes close. That was probably one of the best footy
was when he
teams.
was-
Like that team was one of the best teams.
They were
You
unstoppable.
could put them like maybe top 10 footy teams of all time. But big shout outs to Buddy, and that was that's probably the biggest news in Australian. For Australia, but on the worldwide, talking about our boy, man, getting slapped.
Chris
He
Rock.
got slapped, man.
Chris Rock got the rock.
He got the rock, but he got smacked. Chuck the videos right there, top corner next to the
Sorry.
next to the YG. Yeah. Let's watch that video first before we even
Hey,
get
one sec.
into
Do
it.
you need to record the screen or are you just gonna chuck it in later?
Nah, I'll chuck it in.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Look, Will Smith's laughing at him.
See,
But then-
Jada.
No, he told him.
That was a nice one. Okay.
Okay.
I'm out here.
Look at Jada's
Nah.
face.
Let's see her face.
No, look at her face. No, look at her face. Like she doesn't react happy to it. She doesn't know why she's
Bro, you know I'm gonna have to
Look
edit
at
this,
Dick.
man. I'm gonna edit this get back.
Can't wait to see it. All right?
Yeah, she does roll her eye. Yeah.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
He just thought he was gonna tell him something.
Yeah. I thought he's just playing around.
Oh, wow.
He slapped him. I thought it was a punch at this time. When I first watched it.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Kazi,
Bro, there's some passion. There's some passion in
No,
that.
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie to you. Will Smith slapped all the blackness out of him. It was, you know,
Okay.
he slapped the blackness out of him.
Look at him.
Yeah,
guy,
this
like,
is so
he
awkward.
Nah, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll give it up to Chris Rock. He moved
Yeah,
on
he handled it
professionally.
well.
He handled it very well.
Yeah.
And bro, he's gonna
He didn't
get.
retaliate nothing.
Cause he
he's
didn't press
gonna get-
charges. He didn't press charges.
He didn't press charges, nothing. Bro, he could have made Bugsies off Will Smith.
Yeah.
But you know what I think? because of what he did, how he reacted to it,
Yeah.
he's gonna get so much like credit,
Yeah.
acknowledgement, and he's probably gonna get way more money in the long run
Yeah.
out of this.
Hey, bro, people saying that it's gonna be a scripted like thing, you know, like a stage thing. What do you guys reckon? You think it was too real?
I saw someone saying that like apparently it muted in, like in the live thing or something.
Nah,
So they
because it was
said-
on ABC, but
Was it?
yeah.
Hey, but think
No,
about
no.
it.
And
think
apparently in
about
the US or something,
Hey,
like
man.
it muted it.
Hey, Will
Yeah.
Smith had enough, bro. Yeah, he copped enough these past 2 years, bro. You know what I mean? The memes, the
Yeah.
jokes. He had to let it out on Chris Rock, you know?
I think because what's called
Do you reckon he would have slapped August like that?
nah, no chance.
Hey, but Chris Rock, cuz, even when he got slapped, like, cuz even when he was getting slapped mid-slap, he was like laughing, smiling hard, bro. It was weird, cuz the guy's got like a troll face.
I don't know his technique. He did a like little quick. He didn't no wind up at all. Yeah. It like came out of nowhere. I was like, oh.
That's a quick father slap, man.
Yeah.
man.
But
I
that
think
sounded like a dad, like you know when you're getting told off when he's like,
Mm.
keep your name out my. keep
Yeah.
that one was like he's telling
Yeah.
him off.
Nah,
But you know, I reckon he's just over it because everyone gives it about his wife. I think
that's
that's,
the
why.
thing, yeah.
Everyone.
But do you reckon
she's a
she-
Hey,
meme.
but
You
know
reckon
the
she
reason
said-
why? Hey, you know the reason behind the joke, yeah? Like the G.I. Joe joke.
Because she's bold.
Yeah, and there's a character in G.I. Joe that's bald.
Yeah.
But like apparently she was like her condition that she got alopecia, with her hair's falling off. He was what do you call like she was talking about it. She came out with it.
Oh,
It was like
okay,
an emotional
okay,
thing
okay.
for her. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, you know, my story, my this, and her hair started coming off. It wasn't her choice to go bald, and he knows that because obviously it's his wife. But you see her struggling every day. You see her hurting, and this guy's gonna come and say, "Man, look at your wife, man, G.I. Joe, like this, that." You know? So
That's the thing,
Yeah.
like,
hey, cause he laughed, he didn't get it, and then cause I don't know if you saw it. There's another video, like there's a video of her explaining to him what the joke was, and he's hearing it, and then he goes,
He got mad.
yeah. Then he turned.
but the memes already coming out are
course,
crazy.
bro.
Shout out Supreme Dream.
Like, quick with
This
it.
guy literally, like, I don't know if it was an hour or two. All his boys were suited up.
Yeah, they did the whole. They did the whole skit. They did the whole
They did a
skit.
skit of Chris Rock. What's it called? But what would you guys say? I want to ask you guys, like in that situation, like who do you think is in the right? Who do you think is in the wrong? And do you think, you know, that Will Smith should have done that, or do you think he went a bit too far?
You know, to be honest, looking at it, I think we were talking about this other day. Yeah, we were saying should are there limits to comedy?
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
With
Chris
Chung, we had
Rock
that, yeah.
is a comedian.
Yeah.
He's gonna make jokes like that in front of people. Like for me, I'd expect to see it coming. So I don't know. I don't think I'd retaliate it like that because I'd be like, okay, you're on your platform, whatever. But I'd go and talk to him after it and deal with it like a man and go, you know what, like man to man, I don't like you did this is that. But I wouldn't go and slap him, humiliate it. And honestly, it makes you look bad yourself.
Yeah.
People getting dirty at Will Smith, saying, you know, aggressive male.
Nah,
you know?
but like you know, I think you're right, but cause like I think Will Smith he wouldn't have cared if jokes were aimed towards him.
Yeah.
But it was aimed towards his wife.
Literally,
you
yeah,
know?
it's different.
And cause him and his wife have been together for how many years, bro? Like
Yeah.
what, 30 years? Not 30s, I don't even know, but like since Tupac times, you know.
Yeah.
So like I don't
The
know.
memes
man.
are crazy. They're like,
Yeah.
she's like after Will Smith did that, it's like Jada Smith was like Tupac would have
Would've
shot
shot
him.
him.
No, killed me, bro.
Bro, what do you mean? Some
This
guy.
guy, Will, he's been through it, bro. She literally hopped on her thing and she was saying how like she felt like she wasn't getting enough for him.
Wait, is this his first? This is the Grammys, yeah?
No,
Was it or Oscars? Oscars. It's his first Oscar.
I think he has hosted an Oscar before Chris Rock.
No, I'm saying Will Smith. Is this his
That's,
first?
and that's the thing.
That's the first one he's won as well, yeah. And now, like, all it's talk about is him slapping
He did
Chris
this
Rock.
before he won it, yeah.
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 And then
He literally won 20 minutes later, best male actor. But at the same time, it is a dub. He got to smack a grown ass man,
And get
and
away-
good dub.
get away with it, and get an Oscar. His first Oscar.
yeah, man. Because I don't know, but it sounds too good to be true sometimes, bro. It feels a bit staged, man. I
What,
don't
wait, what
know.
role did he even
Like,
win
cuz
for?
think about it, bro.
Nah,
Everyone's gonna be watching Oscars
King
now.
Richards.
Oh,
He won.
yeah.
He won for King Richards.
I haven't seen it
It
yet.
was on. It's based on Serena and Venus Williams' dad.
You play the dad, dude.
One of the best movies I've seen, bro. Personally, I think
No way.
it's a crazy movie. Like it's a great movie, and I feel like Will Smith actually killed it as the actor. Like it's
Okay.
actually, if you haven't watched it, I reckon go suss it out. It's that good of a movie. But he like Kaz. I don't know if that's the movie he should have won it for, bro. He's done way better.
Yeah, I was gonna
movies,
say.
I reckon what's the one with his kid before he became
Oh, Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of
Pursuit of Happiness. That one.
That
Yeah.
was a great
And
one.
what's the one where he wants to do the deeds for all the people?
Or when
before
he
he commits suicide.
Yeah, is that
7
one,
pounds. Is it what it's
yeah,
called?
yeah.
Yeah.
That one's that's a crazy movie.
Even I Am Legend.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Legend was tough.
I'm Legend is just it was a fun movie. I don't think it was.
Yeah.
What about that? Have you seen the new one?
Yeah, the
bro.
new ballet, the new ballet.
Do you,
Yeah.
what do
I
you think
started- I
about
start-
that? You watched it.
I started watching.
I haven't watched it yet. No.
No, I'm only like 3 episodes in, but I'm not gonna lie, it's different to what I expected.
What's it on? What
It's
streaming?
on Stan. It's on Stan.
Ah, okay.
I remember
But
just
like-
seeing on Reddit, like, what's his name? Racking up, he's doing coke.
Oh, Carlton. Carlton's
like,
a brassy
huh?
rich kid, and then like Will is this gangster from Philly, who has the reason why he's going to LA is because he pulled a strap out on a guy and got caught with the strap. And then like he's like a gangster, and then like what happens is he goes to their school in Bel Air, and then like Carlton's like he's dirty because Will's getting with his ex or something. Like it's a drama. It's a drama.
It's a darker twist to the
It's
Fresh
a
Prince
drama,
thing. 'cause,
literally,
You know,
yeah.
think it's some goofy stuff how it was, you know, but they're trying to make it. And Will
It's
Smith-
MA15
Will
plus.
Smith, Will
Oh,
Smith
no
is the
way.
producer.
MA.
He's producing it. Will Smith is producing
They're full
it.
swearing everything, man. So that's why, seriously, I don't like it because you know what I liked about Fresh Prince?
It was a family.
It was a family show. It was clean, and it was a good representation of like a black healthy family that that's willing to take in someone but this one they're all gangster. Uncle Phil didn't want to take him in at the start. Like it's a whole different. Like,
Apparently, what's the butler's name again?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's a hitman.
what do you mean, brother? Jeffrey's a roadman. Jeffrey is playing pool with Uncle Phil, and he's like, yeah, this is in it. Tripping out.
No way.
Yeah.
He's British. That's why.
He's a British, but he's
That's
like
the thing.
he's a roadman.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know if you guys realize this, bro. We're at this stage, like nostalgic stuff is just being pushed so hard. Like people ran out of ideas.
Lion King remake, this remake, even games.
Nah.
Everyone wants to make like a mainstream version or something.
Yeah,
Come
but
back.
The thing
That's
is,
it's always been like that, but
yeah. The thing is though, you're saying you don't like it because it's different. I reckon if they made the exact same thing, it will be like it'll be dead as well. It'll be worse because like they do so many remakes and it'll never live up to the hype of the
That's
old
the
one.
problem.
You know?
I
That's the
think
problem
Fresh
with
Prince
nostalgia.
doesn't need a remake. Just if you want to watch it, just rewatch it, man. Don't like
Yeah, but at least they did something different to it.
Literally, just rewatch it,
Fresh Prince.
I watched
watch
it. I
it.
think I've watched it three times.
or change it up to make a movie. Don't do a TV show. Just make a movie.
No,
Something,
but like, why do we have to? The thing is, like, why can't we leave those stuff in the past and create, have new ideas?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like, everything's so nostalgic.
Because it's money, cuz you know that they know like if they go for Fresh Prince, it's guaranteed views.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
there's no risk behind
But
it. It's
Will
like
Smith produced it
everyone's
himself.
Yeah, everyone's
Put the
gonna
money
come
in
back.
himself. It's his own production.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like people are so like desperate for like the nostalgic vibe. Like everyone wants to like now no one wants to listen to modern day music. Everyone wants to listen to music
Reminisce
in
on
the
the
past.
past.
What
yeah.
is it about it?
Not
this
even
day
just
and age?
music, but even clothes. You see people wearing the old 90s clothes now, and everyone's trying to be like the.
Bro.
Like, you know, because people miss substance, because people miss something with substance, because
Film
miss that.
cameras.
Yeah.
How much a film camera?
Because
is?
everyone knows someone does film photography now, cuz.
Everyone, bro. Shout out Tommy Films and Shots by Petros. They're the real ones, man.
Cuz.
And Daniel too. Shout out to
Yeah.
them. But those are the real ones. But like, bro, everything's mainstream. Like
Everyone.
all of it became like this nostalgic vibe became mainstream now.
Yeah. Even in fashion, man.
What is
half-
it? Like what is there no
Yeah,
like
what-
no one
what-
making new stuff?
What kind of person would make nostalgic clothes?
Oh yeah, we bro. we was completely wrong. We both.
No, but look, I think it depends on what you're influenced by. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like for example, I think people got sick and tired of like over like the same thing and just with no meaning and stuff. So they go back to something that has meaning and they just take it and they
Well,
recycle
to be honest, it was getting
They make
too
it
weird.
worse. Yeah, it's
You know
getting
why?
too
I think it was
weird,
getting. Because you remember when Kanye came out with like Yeezy and stuff?
Yeah.
It's a new look. No one had this
Yeah,
look
fair
before.
enough.
So it was coming out, and then as it was evolving, you had Off-White coming in, all that. And then, I don't know, I feel like it just became, like it died out, and then people just like, I don't know, they jumped to the past straight away.
Yeah, straight out.
100%. It's just weird, man. Like with the nostalgic. Like where's the creative outlook?
Yeah.
What's the future gonna look
Iman-
like?
What's their names, cuz? Like the old school like models, like the Calvin Klein, like the Iman and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Naomi Campbell.
Naomi Campbell, like those kind of models. You know,
Like the ones that are happy to push the new stuff have that swagger. But what I was gonna ask you boys was, do you reckon in like the 90s they were like having this nostalgic feeling about
nah, man.
the 80s,
Nah,
or whether
man.
like you're on our own wave? This is how we
Nah,
are.
No,
I
they
think it
were,
was
man.
evolution, bro. Each era, each 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Each thing was a new thing. Even 2000s.
Actually, yeah, if you think about
the
it.
10s had their own thing, and then like I think towards 2017, 18, it just became like the same generic stuff, bro.
Yeah, but like, and do you reckon there's gonna be a push towards?
I don't know. I think everything once it becomes old enough, it starts being new again. Like once people forgot about it,
it's
you
true,
can bring
that's
it back,
true.
and then it's new again because like you how many generations haven't been there since like the
Yeah.
80s, right? So all these new kids are coming up, and these are clothes that they've never seen before. No one's been rocking it, so it's new, and it's something that other people can wear, and it's different. The thing is, everything, fashion, music, like after a certain amount of time, you're doing the same thing, it's gonna get boring. So you need to make something new, and the further we go to the future, there's less new stuff that can actually be made.
But
So
even
you
with
have to
music
be-
was doing the same thing in the past. Like
Yeah.
90, people go like, for example, old heads in rap. They go, man, all these people that make beats. It's like the new beats are just remade from the ones from the 90s.
Mm.
But what were they doing in the 90s? They were sampling songs from the 60s and the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah.
It's just the
you're
same
right.
thing.
Hey, what do you reckon
It's
about
a cycle.
like these old heads hating on like obviously mumble rap, whatever? It's
Yeah.
it's going on for how many years? But like, do you think Young Thug, Future, Chief Keef, do you think these guys would you call these guys pioneers?
100%, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Without a
pioneers,
doubt, huh?
especially in the music industry.
Yeah.
They
100%.
made that
I feel
rapid
like
change.
whether or not you like their music, if they have an effect on
You have to
a
respect
lot of
them.
people, you gotta
You know,
respect
the big
their
one?
influence.
Lil Wayne as well.
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
Little one was a massive jump. Even Kanye
Huge.
West as well.
Yeah.
Kanye West was big for the auto tune and all of that.
man.
Right, it doesn't matter. Like, if someone's influencing that many people, even if you don't like their music, you have to have respect for them
Yeah,
because
of course.
there's a reason why they're big. There's a reason why people like them, and that they did something new, and people liked it. You got to respect them for that.
Yeah, they came with their own flows, their own swaggers, even how they were dressing.
Yeah. Yo, you killed me in the 2000s. Everyone used to wear the suits and stuff, and they were so baggy. They were so oversized.
NBA drafts. You see the
T-shirts,
NBA drafts.
NBA drafts. Bro, you can't even see their hands.
Actually, Bunna, don't worry about the reaction.
You reckon Will Smith regrets it?
Hey, but how about this? Yeah, some guy said this. DC from UFC. He's like, bro, I'm so sick and tired of like Hollywood stuff. I never keep track of it, but this is something that I have to. But this is Will Smith slapping someone, man. Do you guys feel like
Not sure if Oscars or BET Awards.
Straight, yeah.
But you know what tripped me out about watching this, yeah? Because if you actually look at Will Smith when he was in the 90s, even look at it when he was making music, when he was actually like doing movies and stuff, like he was actually very respectable. He wasn't swearing. He was very clean. I don't know, like I feel like a lot of this stuff is really getting to him, you know?
I thought that
It
took
is,
me
it
by
is.
surprise. Like out of anyone that was there, like beforehand, I wouldn't think Will Smith would be a person to come up and hit someone. Like
I don't
he's
know, man. Hey, bro, he's talking about his wife. That's what I'm saying. I was gonna ask you boys, as cuffed guys, like, yo, someone talks about your wife. Are you hitting them on the spot? Are you hitting a guy for a girl?
It's time and place, man.
yeah, me. I don't
Me,
know. I
if
feel
I'm
like
doing it live on TV, whereas I'm caught in 4K assaulting someone, no way, bro. I gotta think of the big picture.
Yeah.
But me, if I could catch Chris Rock lacking behind backstage, brother, I'm going hard.
What about you, Iba?
me. I don't know. I don't get like aggressive like that. I'll be dirty and like I don't know. I don't know how.
you make him a jumper or something.
Huh?
You know, hey, I reckon like it depends on how the relationship between Jada and Chris Rock is.
No, even like I don't know. Is Chris Rock and Will Smith, are they close? Are they boys or?
There's a photo of them together at like an Oscars before, but like, bro, everyone takes photos. You know what I mean? And the thing is, too, he didn't apologize to Chris Rock as well for the slap
Yeah, he held it in.
in the speech. He said sorry to the Oscars and stuff.
Yeah.
Broke down.
see what
gave a
Jaden
shout
Smith
out.
said?
Look.
What?
He said, "This is how we do it."
Who said that?
Jaden Smith.
No way. That's the thing too, man. This guy's got kids too, man. Chris Rock. So how is he gonna react to as a father too?
Mm.
Do you know what I'm
For
saying?
me, like I don't see anything bad with it. Like that's, I don't think it's bad that he did it. Like I'm not saying Will Smith's a bad person because he done that. Like if someone said something about your wife, yeah, you have you can do that. That's disrespectful. Me personally, I don't really get angry like that, so but I'll be like hella dirty at and like that's
So
it.
how would you react? Let's say if your girl started crying, bro.
Crying.
She's like full hitter, like she's just depressed from it.
But because you can see it in Will Smith's face, he didn't know, and then he looked at his wife. She's not happy. He's like,
Yeah.
why are you not
Yeah.
happy? You know.
So like you might not react to it, but let's say you look at your girl and she's upset.
But then I don't know. For me, at that point, I go to my girl and I make sure she's okay. I don't like that person. I don't care about them. Like that's me. I lost respect and that's it. Like I'm not gonna worry about you anymore. It's about making sure my girl's alright.
Kazi, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
If
bro?
it's
Don't
my
worry.
wife,
on camera?
On camera.
When it happens.
I'd probably just go up to them and be like, "Hey, yo, let me talk to you," and then I'll just go talk to them on the side.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna cause a scene, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know,
feel-
man.
Time and place.
There's time and place for stuff like this,
Yeah.
bro. People that act aggressively, bro, like, I don't know, bro. I'm not calling out. I'm not saying Will Smith's in the wrong, but like, people that act aggressively, bro, they just they think with emotions. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm more of a logical thinker. I don't think of emotions. You know, like
Me-
I'm just calm, like most of the time.
Well, I'm the person that like ever since I was young, I always knew if when you show your emotions, that's when people can affect you. And if people know that they
It's your
can
biggest
affect you,
weakness.
yeah. If people know that they can affect you, they're gonna take advantage of it. That's how bullies. That's what bullies do at school and that. So like, if people give you like cheap-handed jokes and you react to it, you're gonna cop it more and more and more. So
Yeah.
like sometimes it's bigger to just ignore it. Don't show them anything. Act like you're bigger than them, and like you're not gonna cop it anymore from that. You know?
Weebo, have you ever been angry? Just out of
Yeah.
curiosity, guys.
This guy's like,
Just out of curiosity, have you ever been mad?
have you ever seen Weaver angry?
Have you seen me?
You know, I've
Bro,
never seen him
I've
mad.
lived with this guy actually, bro, for a while, and I've never seen this guy actually angry.
I've never seen him mad.
Yeah, bro, I've never actually seen you angry, man.
Have you ever been mad before in your life?
Yeah, I'll be mad.
Have you been angry around me ever?
I don't know. Have I?
I think maybe you just learned how to like.
No,
have
like the
tolerance.
same way I'm telling you is like most people, if like the people that can make me mad and angry is the closer people, like my family, my girl, like those
we spoke
people,
about that
like
too.
they're the people that it affects me. Like if they say something or something like that, like a bunch of even like my friends, to some extent, like they'll affect me, but it's still just they're just friends, you know. Like I don't have to rely on them for shit. So like if they disrespect me, if they do something that like I get dirty about, like you can cut off friends. Like if depending how close.
Have
they
I
are.
ever been dirty next to you? Have I ever been angry? Have you ever seen me angry? Actually, you have. Actually,
I've seen you angry a few times, but you get over it pretty quick. You're like, I feel like you recognize your anger and then you
I
go
don't
off.
think I've ever seen you angry. I'm not gonna lie.
You go
I
off.
get
No,
dirty.
you get
I've seen
dirty.
you get
you go.
dirty.
No, he gets dirty. He goes off, and then he'll come back
Like,
when he's
I'm-
dirty.
you
I've
know
never
what I
seen. I've
do?
seen you rant. I've seen you dirty, but I've never seen you angry.
Nah, cause I get like when I get angry, I'll take myself away. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll punch the air. I just take deep breaths. I did deep breaths once.
You punching the air,
Just you know what I'm talking about.
flipping off the middle finger at the wall.
nah.
I can tell when he's angry. He's breathing. He starts breathing. Like he starts talking slower, like just to try to calm himself down, and then
I hate living with these people in my house.
I don't cry.
never changing the dishwasher.
I don't cry, but I get dirty. You know, he gets angry. Sean. Sean
Sean punches the air. I know.
Sean gets dirty. Sean gets dirty. Cause me,
Sean's a brassy when he's dirty.
bro, cause me, I was Sean's #1 bully. I would say I used to drive Sean crazy.
Imagine you go to your cousin's house from age 5, cuz, to probably around 17. You're ugly dog. You're so ugly. What the hell? You're ugly dog. Cuz used to grab my love handles. What's this, man? You fat kid. Go wrong. Cuz I lost weight. Cuz I think half of it was this guy. This is the back of my head. You fat dog. Go around.
No, but hey, Sean, that's the thing. Sean puts it as that way.
cancel
But
wherever.
Sean used to drive us crazy too.
Yeah, I was annoyed.
He'll
guys,
come
too,
to a
man.
house and ran for a good 3 hours. He just ran. And we're just sitting there, and the thing is, my older brother doesn't take nothing. You know how my older brother is? He doesn't take nothing. So he just sits there. And me, I'm sitting there trying to listen to this guy out. And now I go, shut up, bro. This guy, it's good too. But yeah, Sean gets angry too.
Nah, but you know what, cuz I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know that like that it made you from young take things easy, cuz after that, bro. Like what, cuz like it builds the humor. It builds up your humor from a kid, you know.
Yeah.
Now, cuz bro, I can hang out with my family and say whatever, cuz it doesn't, it doesn't.
It doesn't
like
affect you, yeah.
Cuz, bro, imagine cuz going to this guy's house and this guy's throwing a peanut butter jar at you, bro. Knowing you got an allergy, cuz. I got peanut butter.
You're sick, bro. You're sick.
Guys,
You're actually sick.
I got peanut butter. Yeah, you know.
You're actually sick.
You know, I used to do. We used to get like peanut butter, and whenever his brother would come to our house, we just have the peanut butter just waving at him. Yeah, he's get dirty. But I don't know, man. It was banter, but maybe it was too dragged sometimes.
Nah, man. It was. I think everyone should have that. Like just
Cause I had it too, man. I used to get given to, like people used to give it to me, bro. And even at home, cause I used to cry a lot. I used to cry a lot until I was like 15, and then I just stopped caring about anyone. I just became like numb to everything, you know. And I didn't take things personally after that. I don't know what it was, a switch or something. There was something that happened to me, I remember, and I just stopped caring about anything. Like literally having no like, you know, like I used to, bro, my dad would look at me, I'll start crying, bro. Like my dad would hit me, bro, I'll cry. You know what I mean? And then I just stopped one day. And that's it, man. I never took it personally, man.
I remember the point that I stopped. It was weird. Like I was in primary school. I used to cry as well. I used to cry at school. I used to get annoyed. Like people used to annoy me like in primary school. I used to get emotional. And then there was this one time I remember we did some project. This is like year 3 or something. And I remember I was cleaning out. You know, you used to have those drawers in your under your table. That's where you leave all your stuff in primary school. Like you slide it out and you you leave it all in there. Yeah. And I was cleaning it out and I chucked out like my assignment or like something that we worked on. And I remember I threw it out and then like I was at home and I remember I cried like the whole night, like just by myself. I was in my bed and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble. Like everything's like wrecked, like all this. I thought my life was gonna end. I don't know why. And then I remember going to school. And they were asking, oh, everyone, where's your stuff? Hand it to the teacher. I said, oh, I don't know where it is. The teacher said, oh, that's all right. So nothing happened. Nothing happened. Yeah. And then just in my head at that moment, it clicked to me like, bro, like life's like it's not that serious. Like, you shouldn't let stuff affect you. Like me, I cried myself to sleep at home, for what? Because I thought I was gonna get in trouble at school. But stuff like that. And then I think that moment in my head, I just said. Yeah. Like I don't need to take stuff so seriously.
Like, bro, I dragged it. Like, I
yeah. And
bro, how about that sleep you get when you cop a nice beating? You go to your room. You say, I hate this family. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna run. You put your clothes in the bag. Then you knock out for like 12 hours and you sleep the craziest sleep, man.
Yeah, wake up, act like nothing happened.
You get the lines on your face and stuff.
Yeah, you know when you have lines on your body, you had a crazy sleep. We had that before, bro. I had that plenty of times in my life, man. But I don't know, man. I feel like. Some people keep that on them, you know, like that, have that thought, you know, when they overthink things.
Yeah.
And you see them like they're older and they're just stressing about like stuff that does not matter, bro.
Yeah, no, like, bro, at work, man, I don't get it. Like some people, just like they're acting like their life's over nothing, like nothing, man.
It depends. There's time and place for everything. Like sometimes you need to overthinking things helps you because it makes you more like successful. Like you actually look into things, so you find out problems before they happen and you work harder. But
like discipline.
But you gotta sometimes take a step back and be like, okay, I'm not enjoying my life because I'm going way too hard. I'm like setting my standards way too high for myself.
I feel like you gotta find the balance.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have the stress, you're gonna be way too chill. Yeah. And the thing is, when you're way too chill, what happens? Yeah. You don't get things done.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? And I found a lot of people like that, bro. A lot of people in uni were like that. A lot of people I grew up with became like that. Yeah, you know, and they're not where they should have been, like potentially wise, you know. And they overthink little things, like things like happen around in the area and stuff. It means a lot to them, you know. Like, and I'm just like, bro, this does not matter. There's 7. What it took me to realize, like. Things aren't that deep is going overseas, traveling around the world. Yeah. You realize there's like, yo, this person here in another country or in a different city is actually like deep in something else. They don't know who you are. You don't exist to this person. You're literally no one to this person.
What did you say last time? Everyone is the main character of their own life.
Yeah, everyone's the main character of their own life. I always say that, man. That's why I don't care about like I'm not like over because in the end of the day I'm my own priority. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what all main characters? You're a main character, you're a main character, you're a main character, I'm a main character in our own lives. Yeah. And, like, literally, I'm a side character in your life. Literally. I'm a side character in your life. Yeah. I'm a side character in your life. And however I am, the relationship is, that's how you take it.
And if I'm too fixated on what you're doing, it's going to draw away from what I'm doing.
That's the thing. Yeah. You know? And that's why when I did that and I literally came back to the area and whatever dramas was happening, I didn't care about it anymore. I did not, I'm like, yo, this is why I'm here. I have my own goals and I'm going to reach it.
But sometimes, do you think that having that overthinking stuff can make you like crazy successful? Like, say, everyone knows like Michael Jordan. You hear the stories about him, like crazy competitive, to the point where the tiniest little things is making him like he's competing with his teammates over that. He's competing thing. Yeah. But like, and we all praise him like, this guy is so competitive. Like, this is what made him the best basketball player ever. Yeah. But imagine you're at home with your family and you're like little things you're competing over. Like it's gonna make you a lot. Like we don't know Michael Jordan. Maybe like at home he has that balance. But if that's like your whole mindset and like that's your personality, like other parts of your life is gonna might fall down with it.
Yeah, I think it's a dangerous trait. Like for example, you'd be competing with your wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'd be competing with your kids. That's the worst one. When you hear people competing with their kids, that's the worst one.
Like I'm not saying he does it, but imagine you're like saying, like someone else has a better wife than me or something like that. He's just comparing. He's just competing
Cuz
with everyone.
saying that, but cuz like, bro, I'm not saying cuz people say, oh, sexist now, but cuz a lot of couples, especially girls, they compare themselves to other couples, bro. Like they look at other couples, look what they have.
Yeah, yeah.
I have, you know what I mean? It is like that.
But that's what I'm saying. It's hard. Like, if you want to be like super successful, sometimes you need to have that drive, like that competitiveness. You need to be like toxic somewhere in your life to push you to be like that crazy successful in your what you want to do.
You could do it. Like
You can like
For me, you know, for me, it's not competitive. It's like a healthy balance of stress.
yeah.
Like it's like a healthy stress. Like I'm only stressed out because I care so much about this.
Mm.
Like it's not. I don't really care about other people. I'm not a comparative type. Like I don't go, oh man, look at this couple or look at this person. I really do not care. But me, I'll be stressing out. Man, I'm not here yet. I'm not at this level. So I'm actually always competing with myself. Like how do I say it? It's like almost like there's a goal version of myself I can see already killing it, and I'm trying to compete with that. You know?
Yeah.
So like for me, it's like I stress over that, but it's in a healthy way.
Yeah.
I think it's trying to develop a way to have healthy competition.
Yeah, literally.
Build discipline in yourself, but still being pleased with what you have at the moment. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Try to get higher, but still try to progress, but be happy with what you have. You know?
Yeah.
And it takes time to get there. It's not like that.
I think we all know. I think everyone has a general idea of what their full potential is.
Yeah.
And you can, you know. Like, for example, for me, I know I can wake up. Like, I wake up early, but I know I can get up earlier or sleep earlier.
For sure.
And I know I've done it before for a while too. You know, but then I'm like, you know, you get content, and we're all humans. You know what I mean? I get content. Like today, I literally woke up.
Complacency.
You know what I mean? I woke up and I'm like, I quickly prayed. I'm back to sleep straight away, you know? I'm like, bro, I could have just stayed up and just gone to the gym in the morning before I went to work, you know, or done something. But instead, I'm just like, you know what? Let me go to sleep. Let me sleep in a bit. And I just get content. I'm like, you know what? I can go gym later, you know? And I know to get to the next
You're not
level.
gonna go gym later, but
I did. I went gym.
sometimes, yeah. Oh, did you?
I always go. But like, I know I could have went early in that morning, had that productive day. Because I know myself, when I get up early, I feel more like mentally like, right. And then I was just like slouching the whole day at work. I was just like, cuz, you know when you stare at the screen, cuz? Right, you're a dancer. You don't understand what we're talking about, cuz.
Nah, 100%. Like,
Cuz, like staring at
you're
the screen.
just out of it. Like you.
Like there's you at least, cuz your job, cuz you get to dance.
Yeah.
You're moving.
I can't relate to none of this.
You're moving. You know, like at least like
And I'm talking to people constantly.
you're talking.
different.
Yeah.
So you, even if you're tired, your body's still moving. So like it keeps the brain
Brain's
like,
always going. Yeah.
with us, it's literally just staring. Like literally, I'm staring at a screen, yeah, and like my eyes are just like. I don't know if people experience this, man. My eyes are just like dozing out, and I'm like trying to stay up, but there's nothing keeping me up. I'd go to the bathroom. Let's just say if I'm in the workplace, I go to the bathroom, wash my face with cold water. I'll go get a coffee. It still doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? I just hate that feeling.
Some days, because it's just like monotonous. It's like you're just doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
That it's like
You're just used to it.
not even like your brain just slowly turns off. Like when you're not being challenged sometimes.
That's what I mean. You
Yeah,
like if
I've
I
got a question.
your
I've
body
got a question for you guys. Both work corporate, office jobs, staring at a screen. Do you guys think because you have such a like a full schedule of working in such a like strict environment that you guys need these creative outlets like you're doing with Talking Trophies with your clothing brand? Do you need these things to help you balance out?
100%, because that's you have to have some enjoyment in your life. You know, you can't be like you can't go to work every day and then come home and just go to sleep. You know, you need like
that's the scariest thing.
you need to enjoy your life. Like at the end of the day, you can get money, you can get anything, but if you're not enjoying your life, then like who you pleasing? Like what are you getting out of your life? So for me, like I go to work, I do my job. That's how I earn money. Like you need to do that. Everyone needs to have something that they're working towards. But I have this on the side that like low-key, even when I'm at work, even sometimes when my brain's dead, I'll be thinking about, oh, my brand, what can I do? How can I improve it? And that's what makes me want to like keep doing. I want to work, I want to earn money so I can put it into my creative outlet so I can have fun doing other stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You can't fall into the trap of, okay, I just need to work. That's all that I'm stuck in that.
My biggest fear, like dead set, I don't know what it is. It just creeped in like early before I started like working like intense like in the corporate world, like getting into the corporate world, was like going to work, smashing out a day of work, and then coming home, having dinner and just watching Netflix. And then that just happening for the rest of 40 years of my life. You know, just have kids on the way, whatever. And
People
just have,
do that.
Yeah.
bro, it's the biggest fear for me. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, when I see it, I just, like, there's some people are happy with it, and there's nothing wrong with it. But for me, it's like, damn, I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna look back and say, like, what did I do? Do you know what I'm saying?
You binge this show. That's
I smashed out these shows. That's the reason why I don't watch TV shows like that. Because I'm like a crazy binge. I'll just smash out a TV show. I won't do nothing. Like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I waited for Game of Thrones to finish.
You smashed it all.
And I smashed it all in like a couple weeks, not even. I didn't talk to no one, nothing. I stayed home and I smashed it all. I just can't. I just have to finish the TV show.
That's what I do. But do you reckon? This is pretty off topic, but like, when you smash it, do you reckon you don't remember the show properly? Like
100%.
for me, like I'll be forgetting like main characters' names sometimes because I binge it too quick.
literally.
Like I'll finish the
There's
season
too much information for
in
your
like
mind,
2
bro.
days, and I'm like, I remember the stuff. And then I'm like, I can't even remember what happened there. The second season comes out, I'm like, oh, that show was so good. And I'm like, bro, what happened the first season again? I'm so lost. Like I don't,
'Cause you
I
know,
don't know what's
season
happening.
Breaks, they give you time. What's gonna happen next?
Yeah, yeah.
Talk, argue. What do you think the character will do?
Yeah.
It sticks in your mind, you know.
That's why now. That's why, because I think the shows realize people doing that. That's why, you know, when you start a Netflix show, it
The
goes,
recap,
skip
yeah.
recap. You know,
Yeah.
it gives you the recap so you can watch it
Yeah.
because they already know you binge watched
binging
it.
it.
Yeah.
You're
Of
just
course.
going through it. The thing is,
course.
the
And they're smart now as well. Sometimes they only release half the season at a time, so that people can't.
You know why they actually? The reason why shows were so much more successful back then is because when the episode comes out weekly, you actually form a sort of relationship with the
You have to
characters.
wait every
What do you
Sunday.
mean, bro?
You're
You're
like,
like a
I love
routine
this
to
guy.
watch the show.
Even
bro.
though you're talking like, imagine people that they don't have like somewhere to watch it later. They have to be there at 7 o'clock on Wednesday night to watch it, and everyone at work,
That one
everyone,
episode will sit on your mind for the whole
And
week to the next one.
everyone at work, everyone's at the same level because they have to be on the same level of like the show. So you're going to school or work, and everyone's talking about, oh, do you see this on the show? No one's falling behind. There's no spoilers.
And
And
you,
then-
you feel like you're part of, like, it's just a massive community in a way. Like, hey, did you watch this show?
Bro, look at all the Instagram fan pages people make and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. Man. People get obsessed. And
crazy.
that's also a negative too, man.
They base their whole
Because
life around the show,
I feel
man.
like, cause I think we've never been in like human society this entertainment driven. Like we need entertainment like that much. Like
Constantly.
constant
And even
entertainment.
shows.
Like it's become like a drug. You know, you need
Bruh.
constant entertainment. Watch the show. Watch this show.
Yeah.
Watch this. Watch binge Netflix. This.
But you know
and-
why? You know we're in an era where people get bored so easily.
Hey, what's the first thing someone would tell you when a TV show starts? They'll say to you, when the show starts, they'll be like, hey, just get past the first 30 minutes, and then the show gets hectic.
Yeah.
Every single show I watch,
Every show.
they'll be like, hey, watch the first 30 minutes. Get past
Or
the
what's
first
the first episode, 2 episodes, and it goes
and
crazy.
And then the
Yeah,
season
yeah.
goes hard.
Yeah.
Because we're just stuck that, like, we're just onto the next show. And we don't form that relationship, bro. Like, I remember one show that even my whole family watched, like, all together. We all watched it, like,
Merlin.
weekly. Merlin and one more, Prison Break. Monday 8:30s, Prison Break. But Merlin, we loved Merlin. And every week, bro, my mum was watching it. My dad was watching it.
Yeah,
Like,
rated R.
they loved it, man.
Because when we had sleepovers, bro, this guy's like lounge rooms. Everyone's in the lounge room watching it. Like
Yeah.
really.
And it's like the craziest thing.
Yeah.
But because it was weekly and the stories, like, it was all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Episodes were, like, connected properly.
Remember the
Bro.
6 p.m. Simpsons episodes?
6 p.m. Simpsons episode. You know, I used to love the marathons as well.
Yeah.
Bro, you know,
the Halloween ones.
You know what I just jerried? Like people of this new generation, like they're not gonna know like the heartbreak of like the ads, like cutting you off in the middle of a show. Like they have Netflix, they don't have to watch through
Not
ads.
even a show. You're literally watching a sport.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like things are going crazy or shows are going dumb. You're even watching a movie on TV, Channel 7.
yeah.
And it cuts to
It cuts to an ad
Hey, no,
in
no,
the
no,
middle
no,
of
The
it.
ads, I swear the ads felt like so long.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They don't know the feeling of, like, yo, between that ad,
Something's crazy about to happen, and
it's
then
about
it's
to happen, but between that ad, you go toilet, you go get food,
yeah,
you go eat,
you're running,
everything.
you're,
And then quick, it's
And
coming
you're
back, it's coming back, run,
And
run,
like-
run,
and
run.
you
and you get back, and you're only halfway to the ad.
Yeah.
you still got bare time.
Hey, you know what's crazy? We always knew, like, which ads were just about, like, close to the TV show starting or the movie starting. We always knew this ad.
We used to
Hey,
play
You know what
ad
they used to
game.
do? They used to do I think it was on Channel 10. They used to have like a recap of what's coming up after this.
Yeah.
That's how I knew it was coming on.
Yeah.
After this, at 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
we have this show coming, this
Oh,
movie
yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
The last
So I
ad
knew the
was
leg it
always
back.
something from that channel. Yeah, yeah.
So, like, I don't think they'll ever experience that. But back to where we were talking about, like, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to be in that, like, loop, you know? Like, of
Yeah.
just, like, watching movies for the rest of my life. That'd be the scariest thing, man. Like, at least doing something or just having a purpose in life, you know? That's
I think that's why I love what I do, honestly. Because, like, for you guys, like, you have your job and then you have your creative avenue. But my job is my creative avenue. So,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. For me, like, I could never picture myself in an office. I hate warehouse. Like, I have to be doing something creative, man.
You know-
Or like, I'm assuming your goal isn't just to stick in your one job that you're in right now for the rest of your life, for sure.
You move up, you move up, you
Exactly,
move
move up.
around, you learn
Yeah.
new skills, and eventually
Even business,
the
you want to
goal-
start up your own one,
the
whatever.
goal is to start
Like,
something
yeah,
of yourself.
like-
That's the end goal. But at the same time, it's like
But when you're in it, it's hard.
like right now, it's like like you're learning the skills that are necessary for you
Yeah,
to get
literally.
that.
Yeah.
You
to
know
get
what?
that, right.
I think that you're scared of as well, which is like, for me, I'm kind of in the same boat. Is like I don't want to stop like growing. I don't want to be stagnant, and like I just like, because that's what it sounds like. You're in your job, you do the same. Like you're not going. You're at the point where you're done pretty much, or like you've reached as far as you can go, and you're there, and you're stuck there, and then the rest of your life is just going the same way. And for me, I'm always just like, I need to be doing something more. Like I feel like I still got so much time in my life. I can't just be like content with where I'm at. Even if it's a little bit, I have to be moving somewhere, doing something to improve myself. And that's just what like my whole life's been like that. That my parents pushed me to,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
do something more. Like don't just settle for where you are. Which is you need to find that balance. You need to have time to take back and like appreciate
Chill
what you
out,
have. Appreciate what you have. But at the same time, like sometimes I can't like be happy, and I just want to keep pushing
Like,
myself to be more.
I saw someone. We're going down Ackland. We're getting some dinner. We're getting like a late night snack.
Mm.
It was me, my cousin, and my cousins. We're just walking down, and then we saw some of their old friends. And then like the guy, like they were in like a bar or something, and they saw their friends. So we walked into like to grab some munchies from one of the shops. And we're wearing like slippers, we're just kicking back. It was Saturday night, but we're just chilling in the house, We're just like, let's grab a munch before we play some FIFA or watch a movie. And then we saw one of their mates, and he was smashing down. He was having a toughie, and then he's like, bro, I'm like, they're like, hey, you been, man? He's like, bro, you know what it is. He's like, just working, going out on the weekends, work again, just waiting for the weekends to go. When I heard that, I'm just like, damn, bro, like that's really a life, man. And that's
People work for the weekend, and then they can't even remember the weekend because they got that smashed.
Yeah.
But in their mind, they're like, "Fuck, my weekend was crazy. It was lit. This is that." But they can't remember one part of it.
That's the scariest
Dead
thing.
lifestyle, man, and it's a trap, man. Yeah.
Because you get that enjoyment, like it's like alcohol's a drug, so it's like you get the artificial enjoyment. Whereas like when you work towards something, you get that enjoyment naturally. Like your growth, you've succeeded, you've done something with your life, or whatever you're working towards, and you get that like dopamine or whatever it is, like from doing something rather than having to rely on that. And some people, I feel like they just. Maybe I don't know if it's not they don't have the confidence to do something new, or they're scared they're scared to try.
This is my thing. This is my highlight of the
That's
week.
all I know.
Yeah.
This is all I know. It's my best part of the week.
Yeah.
I'm literally working for this moment here. Like that's their peak right there.
Yeah.
The thing is, man, you establish like fake relationships.
Yeah.
You don't have friends. You think of these are you make friends that you just go out with strictly on weekends and stuff.
I'm telling you right now, the people I used to just go out with, whatever, you don't hear about them anymore. You don't see them anymore.
Of course.
That's the thing, it is. And COVID was a crazy reality check for a lot of people because then they realize they're like,
Shows you your actual friends.
they're like,
Yeah.
damn. It's not even showing you your actual friends. It's like that. It's like it's showing you yourself, man.
Shows your lifestyle. Yeah.
Like you're like, damn.
Like, what do you do now?
Your
When you're
habits,
stuck by yourself.
They're stuck by themselves and they're just looking at their DMs. It's just dry.
Yeah.
How's alcohol consumption went through the roof during COVID, bro. Like
A
lockdown.
lot of people, man.
Yeah.
I remember like people would be like on like having like wine, like glasses of wine, putting the tea bag in there and just drinking. And like a lot of people became alcoholics, man, during the pandemic because they didn't know what to do. They didn't like themselves.
What we were saying too about that thing, you were talking about, what were you saying before? I forgot. You said something at the end. Talking about
Which one?
how we like being stuck in that loop.
Oh, like yeah.
Say what you want to say, cuz.
I know, but it was something that he said. I learned recently, like a couple of days ago, that someone was telling me about the difference between animals and humans, yeah? And bro, people have their theories, but what this guy said, like, it sort of stuck in my head. He's like, animals, there's no difference between animals and humans because we all survival instincts. Why do we work? To get money, to get food, to get paid bills, to have a house. Animals do the same thing. They survive, they get food, they hunt.
Pay
packs.
bills, get a house.
Yeah, no, but like, it's all survival. It's all just to reach a certain thing, The difference between animals and humans is that humans is something that is out of like the natural, the human, like the chain of animal stuff, which is like creative stuff, like doing a podcast or something that tricks the mind into thinking of something different, you know, like or opening businesses and creating an empire like creatively, you know.
Like we
I
do
think out
things
the
for
box.
enjoyment rather
Exactly.
than for
You're
survival.
stimulating your mind in a way where there's not really like a benefit, like a physical benefit
know what
for
we
you.
do?
Yeah, I see.
You know what we do? We do things that we want, not what we need.
Exactly.
We do things that we want. Yeah, I want to
Exactly.
go out on the
No,
weekend.
but
I wanna
because
do
but
this.
the thing is, you said it's actually a need. But I think it is a need. I think everyone needs a creative
Oh,
outlet.
creative for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you need.
And
That's
it
a
doesn't
need.
have to be something people think creative, art, this, that, bro. It could be like thinking outside the box on how to start a business, or like
Yeah, 100%.
or for example like you know, like make something
Bro,
any
what do you mean when
innovation.
we were kids?
Yeah.
When we were kids, you know what we used to do? We all of our cousins would go to our grandma's house. We set up
you told
lemonade
me.
stands.
Yeah.
We'd sit down, set up lemonade stands, make $100
And give to
the
charity.
whole day, and we'll donate it to the mosque.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally, that's all we
Yeah.
do. We'd go do that. We used to make cubby houses. Like we'd do stuff like
And
as
because you
kids.
see it as kids, not just kids, babies do it from they're young. You see them, they play around with
They
things.
play
do
with
it.
things.
Because humans do things that no other creature does. Other creatures on this world do, you know, which is like try to receive like the stimulant that you can only do if you're doing something creative.
And I think it's the environment you're in as well.
course.
That's the thing.
And as you
If
get older, it either dies down
it
or
dies
grows.
down, yeah. That's the
Yeah.
thing. If you're around people that like, for example, support your creativity,
Yeah.
they, you know, like you have those friends that are like, yeah, give it a go, why not, you know? Or you have those friends that tell you, you know, try it, like go try it out, you know, see how it is. If you need help, I'll help you out.
Yeah.
Those friends will you push, you reach those new levels, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
even with us, man, people generally will tell us, you know, we love your podcast, blah blah blah. But then there's the people that come to us and say, hey, you know, we love your podcast. Maybe fix this up. Maybe fix that. Fix that up.
Speak more about this.
Yeah.
Speak like this.
Speak
Yeah.
about this, you know. They're pushing you to reach that creativity. Or
100%.
try talking about this, you know. Maybe give this a go, you know. That's why we ask people, if you guys are still watching, like, bro, send us topics, send us things to talk about.
Yeah.
Because you guys are pushing us at the end of the day. You know, you guys are part of the team. If you're the viewers, you can push us to be better.
Literally.
You know. But at the same time, if you're around people that aren't creative, that don't have these ideas, they don't have a drive, they don't have their own little,
Ambition.
they don't have ambition, they don't have their things going on the side, they don't relate.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people that don't have, for example, with us, all the people that have their own creative outlets, they're very like, I realize people that have creative outlets or they have their own businesses or they're actually doing something besides work, they're the ones that always reach out to us.
Yeah, literally.
Have you realized? Or they're the ones that share our stuff, or that, you know, they push our stuff
They're doing stuff. Yeah.
because they know, they're like, yo, this guy's going through this, he's doing this,
Exactly.
you know, they're experiencing
They
this.
see it and then they respect it, but then also they value it. They be like, man, like I actually
Yeah.
value this.
No, and it's surrounding yourself with people that do stuff. It pushes you. Like it's like a natural competitive, not even competitiveness. It's like inspiring. Seeing someone, oh damn, they did that. That's crazy. Like I would have never thought to do that. It's like me now. I want to think of something else to do. Like I want to be like that person. So that's something you need to do if you want to be creative. If you want to do new things, you surround yourself with people that are on the same vibe as you. And I think everyone knows that. Like everyone in the scene knows, like, oh, okay, these people are doing something. Let me like be with them. Like it's gonna inspire me to push myself even more. Or you bounce ideas off each other. You learn from each other as well.
And the support's unreal, man. That's the
Yeah.
thing. But I don't know how to explain this, but like, for example, with creatives, especially in Melbourne, like there's a vibe about them. I don't know, man. There's a different vibe about creatives in Melbourne. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, of course.
Like they have their own thing. Like because you see them only on social media and stuff. Like you expect them to be that kind of person, but like I don't know, man. There's a vibe in the Melbourne city. It's like I don't know.
Creativity is the same thing with like, cause with everything, bro. There's sheep and there's people who actually do things.
The
you know, like
pioneers,
innovate,
yeah.
pioneers, you know. It's the same thing with clothes and people, cause you set a trend, people go and wear it. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of people. I'm not gonna name drop anything, but a lot of people, especially in the city, like they have a certain look and they just all saturate it. You know? They just go and they just drag it, cause and they force it. But there's actually some people who are genuinely trying to pioneer stuff, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
literally.
And do things that are different. Cause like, for example, like we were like with like, you know, the clothing stuff and all that. That's a creative idea, bro. The materials and stuff. Like there's a lot of thinking process behind it, a lot of time behind it, you know. So, and I feel like if things too easy, it wasn't really an achievement, cause it has to be a bit hard, you know, cause you have to have that. Okay, yeah, I worked for it. It was, you know, there was a value in this, you know.
100%. And I feel like Melbourne's gonna get there as a city, but like even the people that haven't even started or something, like they just gotta be like, yo, look. I always say this: look around your friendship group. You know what I mean? I personally can say like, and people know me. You know, like I think I've been known for this. in the past. Like, I didn't like, for example, I grew up, in an area where there wasn't really creative people or people that are motivated, I'll say, you know what I mean, to do their thing or be the best version of themselves, and like you see them falling into the same traps and stuff, And at the end of the day, I don't mind, everyone's living their own life, but what I'm saying is, maybe, see like, look around, see your friendship group, see who your close friends are, Are your friends motivating you, or are they just talking smack and roasting and talking about other people? That's what I always say, Like, if they're not driving you, you know what I mean? Like, cuz I'll talk smack, bro. But the thing is, cuz I'll talk smack and then talk smack to you when I see you, you know what I mean? We'll have a laugh, but at the end of the day, like, I'm not sitting here like, thinking about other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm focusing, what can I do to get better? What can we do to, like, improve? Even outside of talking trophies, I want to do other stuff too.
Of course.
So that's the motivation. But instead of just, like, sitting around chilling with people, like, you guys are my cousins, man. It's my homeboy.
Yeah.
This guy lives with me. Every day we're thinking of new ideas. You guys come, hey, let's do this. What can we do next? Boys, I always message you guys, what's a good episode? Find the guest, let's do this, And we got to improve a lot more.
100%.
But because I'm around, such a positive environment, and we're all like just pushing each other.
Yeah.
We're motivated, we see, okay, we can get to the next level. But if we're all content, hey, we got a bit of we get a decent 100 views, a couple episodes, We get 100 views an episode, let's
Couple viral moments.
You know what? Let's settle and get content with that.
Yeah.
That's not what it is, That's not what we're here for,
Hey, quick question. Do you remember the call up for the Talk Trophies position? When it first started, when it first got approached about Talking Trophies. Do you remember that time? When it first came up to you, he's like, alright, bro, I'm doing this podcast. This is that Talking Trophies. What do you reckon?
Yeah, when did I think? Because, bro, almost that 2 years. But
Oh, when you came up and talked to me about it.
yeah, when did I talk to you about it?
Okay,
So
talk to me about it at your place. I came over one time, and you're like, yo, cuz, I have this idea. We're like, why don't we get guests? We'll talk. It's like a podcast thing, yeah? And me, I was very like, oh, yeah, whatever. Like, like, I was very
Yeah,
iffy.
he's there. Hey, it's got that ass, man.
I don't doubt it. I was just like,
Hey,
It's like, why does support?
Hey,
like,
hey, listen, let's do a quick test. Let's see if Mesh is a real one. Mesh, man, your boy he was doubting me at the start, man. We'll see if Mesh sees this in the episode.
yeah.
Always comments on
Yeah,
it.
you know what killed me? He's like, he made a comment. He commented on the thing. He goes, they asked like, what kind of marriage you gonna get? And then you said arranged. He commented on the thing. He was dying. Shout out Mesh, man. I love you guys. But yeah, and then you were doubting it, and then
I was doubting it, and then we did our first episode. I was like, remember our first episode we ever recorded?
yeah, bro, we recorded at like 12 a.m.
Green screen.
Yeah, it was such a like. But then after that, like after a couple episodes, we had a couple guests. Started loving it. I was like, yeah, this is crazy. Like it's a good idea, But at the start, I doubted it. Not doubted, but like I was
Nah,
like,
you doubted me,
no,
mate.
it wasn't doubt. It was actually just like it was like a yeah, whatever. I didn't think much of it. It was like a
But then when the clock came, what happened?
relax.
Hey, I think cuz like not the same as yours exactly, but I was like, alright, cuz you know why? This guy's been a creative, bro. I remember, bro, he'd be like, yeah, I wrote a script. I wrote a TV script. You know that TV script you wrote?
Yeah,
Guys, I
he
still
said to
got
me
it.
as well, yeah.
This guy's been doing creative stuff, He's all and one thing this guy he's good at, or I gotta give up to him. He's good at making names for things, and he's good at making Instagram captions.
yeah.
And the captions are like.
I had to find a way to make captions, not the usual Drake lyrics.
Nah, but I'm not gonna lie. After that, if you have a vision or something, I just trust it.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
yeah. You
I trust the
gotta,
vision.
you gotta trust the vision, man. Nah, but that's the thing, man. I feel like we all have our ideas, we're all motivated, and at the end of the day, that's the beauty of it. And I feel like we've got a long way to go, man, from here.
Yeah, we're becoming OGs.
Yeah, slowly, because we're talking about the Balance Boys becoming OGs. What about Weber? Weber, how did you get on board to Talking Trophies?
Me? You just came with the contract.
Nah, you used to be. Hey, before we get to that, Weber actually used to be an op.
Yeah, was that free parking?
Yeah, and free parking.
Free
dogs.
parking over talking
Hey,
trophies.
you know what I'm saying? I reckon we should do an episode, get Cody back on.
Yeah.
Just like a rerun of free parking.
Cody will come back for
And
sure.
we'll do, we need to do the outfit episode.
Yeah,
But on our platform,
You're gonna take
you guys, we
ideas,
be you
yeah?
guys. Yeah, we'll take your ideas, yeah.
Yeah,
And we'll do a mukbang. We'll do it. Every episode this guy did, we're going to take
You
it.
took the couches,
We
now you're
took the
taking all the
couches,
ideas,
the
yeah?
background.
We took everything, cuz.
We take the whole set,
Yo, it's-
man.
Welcome to free parking, the vibes.
Just letting you know, if you collab with us, we're low key gonna finesse all your stuff.
Yeah.
Your whole stuff.
It's taken.
So disruption, you're going down.
Like, calling him out like that. But what I was going to say to you was, yeah, and then you came on, and then
Yeah, bro, Ravo. I remember when he first was like, "Oh, do you want to be a part of it?" You know, because a free parking kind of went. It kind of died off. So like I had more time, and I remember I was just talking to him. Oh, like I still want to do more creative stuff. I want to put my effort somewhere else. Now that I've freed up time that I wasn't doing another podcast. And he said, "Oh, bro, jump on Talking Trophies. We want you." Da da da. I was like, "Yeah, all right, sweet. I'll help out wherever." At first, I just thought I'm gonna be doing editing because like that's like probably my best skill out of like all the podcast stuff is I can edit for you. But then this guy, he's like, okay. He added me to the group chat, the Talking Trophies group chat. He said, "All right, boys." He says,
we gave you a nice intro to the chat.
Yeah. I can't even remember the intro. I just knew it was brassy.
How brass that? You gotta jump back in the group chat, Kaz, because how brass that was the group chat.
I miss it now.
If the boardroom of Talking Trophies group chat got
I miss
leaked,
it.
Okay.
what do you reckon, boys? What do you reckon will happen if our group chat got leaked?
We're cancelled. We're fired, and our OG followers will still be there for sure. But if you're new to the channel,
The OG followers will be more strong.
they're by far real ones.
That's why we should release a Patreon, man, in the future.
Yeah,
but
Nah, you know what we should have? A Discord where everyone can just talk with each other. You can talk to the followers. They can talk straight back to you, back and forth. They can give you ideas.
That's a great idea.
That's why I brought him.
Hey, let's start
No,
a Discord.
but
Hey, that's
hey,
why we signed Weibo.
Dude, when this guy, it was like within a week, he's like, all right, let's, we was jumping on board. He introduced me to the group chat. I already knew the boys, but he's like, all right, let's have a meeting. This guy came with the PowerPoint presentation. He had everyone's weaknesses, benefits,
Yeah, I
weaknesses.
remember.
He said,
my day. I totally forgot about this.
he said,
Guys,
this is our 3-year plan for the
I
future.
felt like I was in like
I forgot about
a business meeting, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, we rocked up. This guy had a PowerPoint ready, and he had pros, cons, weaknesses, strengths.
That's what
What
President
did
wants.
improve?
Nah, but like, you would. Oh, it was cooked, man.
He had stats. He
Bro,
had
you know what? He had the
stats.
stats. He said, right, our audience is from this area. We have
Yeah.
the content we need to
They
get.
drop off at this time. They pick up at this time.
I was like, damn, like I came from like my podcast, we weren't doing this, and now this shit is like
Free parking, the
Professional.
paid parking, brother.
It's not even professional. Me, I'm very stats. Like I'm very number driven. That's why I put it down like that. But at the
Yeah,
same
that's
time,
professional, mate.
that's at the same time like I seen our flaws, you know, and where we can improve and all of that. That's why I felt like we were doing it, and I feel like we did
I feel
improve.
like looking back at that, the stats that you were saying you wanted us to get better at,
we
we
did.
did. Yeah,
We did.
I think,
100%.
bro, I think we need another PowerPoint presentation.
we need another
Yeah.
one.
And
Hey.
you know what? We can make an episode on it. You can bring it to all the audience. You
Yeah.
can say,
No,
these
you
are
know what,
everyone's
let's make a
weaknesses.
skit.
Pow, 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 pow.
Nah.
Shout out
For
to
real,
Josh.
for real. I think this season's been crazy. We've been doing good.
Yeah, let's do a
Big
quick
ups,
recap. How do you-
big ups to our guests. We've had amazing guests. I feel like this season so far. Let's go through all our guest names right now and give them a quick shout out.
Nah,
Everyone pick their favorite. What's your favorite episode?
for season 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't look.
No, you
Huh?
read the names. Relax. Read the names.
Okay.
So we got New Year.
Was that the
And
first
then we got
one?
Dion. Then we got Chung. Then we got Kevin. Then we got Josh. Then we got Word on the Street. Then we got Disruption. Then we got We're Not Really Strangers. Then we got Dami. Then we got Immortal and Senpai and We Board. Then we got Miss Fallback. And then we got Bittersweet.
All right. Most fun episode for me had to be the word on the street.
Word on the Street.
That was too fun.
Yeah.
All right. Word on the Street was the funnest episode. You want to go by stats-wise, numbers?
Yeah. Which one was the most viewed?
The most viewed was the Immortal, Senpai, and We
You
Board.
gotta get me on the more episodes, cuz.
And the lowest one was Kevin with Sean, bro. Kevin, man, you like him, bro. Kevin and
That was the best
Manuel.
though. The skit at the end. That was my favorite, cuz.
Yeah, it's the first time we did a short film.
Yeah. Facts.
So that was all right. Chung was good too. The
Chung was really
escape
good.
room. Dion was great too. Josh Reed.
Josh Reed.
Hey, we need to get
man.
him back, man. I need.
Nah, we need him for a word on the street. Word on the street with Josh Reed.
Friday balconies.
Balcony
Balcony
beers.
beers, right?
And yeah, the Bittersweet one was good too. We got we got great feedback from that. They what's called people were telling us they really enjoyed the
A
episode.
lot of female feedback too.
Yeah, females
Literally.
jumped on board.
Yeah,
a
they're
lot of
telling
them
us
said
they
you know
loved
they
it.
enjoyed the episode because it's relatable. We might even get, speaking on females, we might even get Let Me Explain podcast, but we'll do an actual podcast with them
Okay, so
again
saying they wanted to do one in person.
in person, but not on,
Yeah.
no, I don't know if they want to do it on camera still. They still do audio, so they still do
Okay.
podcasts.
I remember when we collab with them, they were telling us they wanted.
They were
to get on
thinking
camera.
about it, yeah. So depending on what they say,
maybe we can just blur their head.
just blur the face. Yeah, we can get them on, bro. Because that was, you know, that was like one of our
That was
best
a
episodes.
crazy
No,
episode.
the numbers wise, crazy. We've never got a podcast. Yeah, we went to the podcast audience and we got
Yeah.
crazy numbers.
Yeah,
People loved it.
And
apparently.
they were actually a vibe too.
Yeah.
What did Dami say when he came? He's like, bro, you guys are already the most underrated podcast. He said, he's like, you guys are
Yeah.
the most.
I think because we're like, I don't know, man. Because we're more like, I don't know. What makes
You
us
know
stand-
what? I think
She's like, bro, I thought you guys were gonna be like, oh, hey guys, welcome, thanks for coming. He's like, you guys came. She's like, you guys came, started roasting us, man.
no, you know what I think? I think that you just make an environment that people are comfortable in. Like it's not,
Yeah.
they're not getting
Nah,
grilled.
you know what,
Like
bro,
it's
we're
not.
We're not too professional, man.
No,
like,
it's-
we're not like, you know, some people like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of podcasts are so clean and neat, and they're very like, I don't
Melbourne
know.
But
wise.
that's what I'm saying. It's like more of like when you come
Yeah.
here, you're here, you're just talking. Like we're just having a conversation, like a
Yeah,
natural.
we're
How we
chilling.
would talk, even if the cameras weren't on. Whereas like
Nah, I
sometimes
don't think so. Because
Nah,
the
we
cameras
talk
weren't
about
on.
the
We're a little
bro.
bit careful, that's it.
We're just
we're a
bit more
little
careful.
bit, but like for the audience, like a lot of other podcasts, I think when people go on, they're getting just questions like
Like,
straight.
let's talk about the conversation we just talked about just before this.
Bro, you're trying to get us cancelled, yeah? Do you want to wrap up the episode there?
Yeah, let's
Make sure you guys do subscribe, like, share.
like, share, subscribe, share it to your uncle, your dad, your family, whoever.
Your nan.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dog.
no, but it's been a crazy season. I've been loving it. We got more to come with. We're back with the consistency.
I think we're halfway. We might be... Hey, it's going to be Ramadan. So we got something special coming in for Ramadan.
Ramadan.
Shout out all the
Talking
Muslims.
trophies, iftar, maybe.
Iftar or something, yeah.
Check your iftar for all the Muslims. Come
For all the
over.
Muslims, you know what I mean? Shout out to our Muslim followers. Yeah, we'll probably take a 1 week break, maybe, depending on how we feel. Or we might just build up some content. But we'll see how it goes, man.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be
definitely
good.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Silva, and thanks for the invite. And we're probably going to do an episode with him in the future because we love the guy. And besides that, I think we should be able to wrap up with Stay Humble, Faith.
See, I'm trying to call me and all, but it's only one to me. If I came in this world alone, why I get lonely? Can someone come unthaw my heart? I think it's frozen.